Hi there, my lovelies, and welcome to an awesome new episode of Lovebites. To all my new viewers, thanks for clicking on this video, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Also, today we're going to be making a peaches and cream crumble, which is basically a peach crumble with cheesecake. Doesn't that sound delicious? First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. To make your crust, you're going to add 1 stick of cold butter to your mixer and beat for 30 seconds on medium speed. Then add a 1/4 cup of sugar and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Next, add a teaspoon of salt. Make sure to scrape down the sides of your bowl. Now add in 3/4 of a cup of flour slowly. Again, make sure you scrape down the bowl to incorporate all the ingredients. Take a 9x9 baking pan, line it with foil, and spray or butter the entire surface. Next, take your dough and spread it evenly on the bottom of your pan. To make it easier, I wrap my measuring cup with plastic wrap and use it to push down my dough. You're going to bake your crust for 20 minutes. While waiting for that to bake, we're going to make our cheesecake filling. Add 16 ounces of room temperature cream cheese to a clean mixing bowl. Mix together your cream cheese and 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Next, add in 2 eggs slowly. Then add in 1/3 of a cup of heavy cream, 1/3 of a cup of sour cream, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Again, make sure to scrape down the sides of the bowl a few times throughout the entire process. Add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then we're going to give it one more quick mix and then set it aside while we work on the rest of our crumble. While your crust is still hot, you can spread 1 tablespoon of melted butter all over your crust. Then add 1/3 of a cup of peach jam. Cut 3 medium-sized peaches into 1/2-inch thick slices and layer them all over the crust. Next, you're going to pour your cheesecake mixture on top. Then we're going to make our crumble as the finishing touch. In a large bowl, add a 1/4 cup of sugar to 1 1/4 cups of flour. Next, add another 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, and a cup of melted butter. Take a fork and mix all the ingredients together. Then use your hands to crumble it on top of your dish. You're going to want to bake it for another 40 minutes, and then you're going to let it cool and place it in your refrigerator for at least 4 hours, preferably overnight, before you can cut into it. To add a last little touch, which is optional, we're going to caramelize some peaches to put on top. Heat 1/2 cup of sugar in a pan and add enough water just to wet the sugar. Let that cook down until the sugar is completely dissolved. Once it gets to that point, add in your sliced peaches and coat them in the sugar mixture. This is a nice hot touch to a cold dish. If you're doing anything for Memorial Day weekend, this recipe is perfect. Plus, who doesn't love peaches? Only weird people don't like peaches, just saying. All right, you guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any recipes. If you're watching this on Facebook, you can also like my page, or you can follow me on Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll leave all the links down below. Bye, my lovelies.